All right, so here's the video. It's, I believe, 79 feet all the way that way, and then I'm going to dig a 4-inch pathway about 6 to 7 inches deep. And what I did first in the beginning is I laid down the stones exactly where I wanted them to get that basic outline of how I wanted everything, and then I transferred them. Once I had the curve and everything set up, I transferred the rocks this way, giving them the same shape. And obviously they're not laid out perfect, but just enough to me to understand the pattern that I had. And then, you know, the client did enjoy the look of it, so we went with that look. And then later on, we're only gonna do this walkway for now, but eventually we're going to do, she has a whole bunch behind her shed, and we're gonna do, the problem is that she has a garden here too, so we'll see, maybe like the front here, once I put the shed in, she wants me to change that shed to a different one, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so it's like 79 feet by 4 inches, this whole thing, and it's got a curve down that way. I just laid them out like this, but that's not how it's gonna remain. I have a picture right there, boom, and you'll see it. Okay, I'll be back.
If you need to freewheel it.
What's that now?
Freewheel, where you don't have the driving gauge, you pull these pins. So it has locks. And freewheel lets you move it without having to fight the drive.
Like that?
You just push it, and the drive's not engaged.
I'd rather do that when I get it off, yeah.
You do that, you pull those pins.
Once I get it down to the ground.
Yep, so then these,
you turn it and it
so that lines up, and then when it goes, it'll lock in position.
yeah. Okay.
So now, when I drive, the wheels will spin, and then it'll lock.
Oh, I saw it turn in a minute. Dude, that's a... What's the reverse?
Okay, so to go in reverse,
Yeah.
you'll hold this,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna slide to the R.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. And then
This basically, once I let this go, it'll stop everything.
yes. Yeah, the engine will run.
Right, but it won't
But
move.
everything will stop.
Right, it'll stop moving.
Blades,
Everything.
wheels, everything.
That's important. Yeah.
So this has to be for everything.
That's
So
like your
you want
lifeline.
blade, yeah.
That's like your motorcycle right there. That's like your...
Yep. So this guy controls everything. So you gotta have this to turn your blades and
Yeah.
the wheels.
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And when moving it up and down, low is good, and then high is for
Going
go
fast.
faster,
Yeah,
so
very...
you gotta go on the ground somewhere.
Right.
somewhere else.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you so much.
That's it. And then again.
So I rented this behemoth machine to make it a lot easier. So I'm about to load it. It's very nice. All right, so some people were taking pictures of my truck. I don't know why. Right? All right, man. And there she is. I just unloaded it. All right. Imagine if you have to dig this by hand. Imagine with a shovel, it would be... You don't understand. I mean, those things look like they're, you know, just sticks, but they're roots, man. And they're thick. And those are even, they don't look as thick as they are, believe me. They make that machine turn off. That's how strong roots are. All right, just letting you know what's going on. Yeah, so I'm pulling out roots and I have to kill a couple of the roots. I hope I don't destroy the tree, as you can see. But I did not even half of it, close to half, and I'm already getting tired here. But that machine is the bomb. It's doing 90% of the work, and it's saving my back. So it's coming along. You can see the green right here. So I'm following along this. I cut that edge. It's not super sharp yet, but I will do that at the very end. I'll, you know, make it nice and some 90-degree angle, and I need to still go all around that way. So yeah, that's my progress. This is taking me a long time because I have to cut, snip it, turn it off. But it's been going little by little. It's coming along. Peace. All right, boys and girls, we're just finishing up putting the sand in. I pressed it one time. It's supposed to be 2 inches, and right now I'm pretty much burned out, but just tired a little bit. But I'm going to level everything, even though the lines are already leveled to some degree. But I still want to possibly put in some more sand. In some areas it's supposed to be 2 inches, so in the morning I'll come back and I'll hit it and we'll see how far we get, okay? And then the last step tomorrow will be, once I level it all, is I'm gonna start putting the stones back in there and finish up. Thanks for watching. All right, boys and girls, the project is about a little bit halfway. I want to say about halfway, so it curves. As you can see, the heaviest stones are in the middle. They're 3-inch thick, and they're, you know, obviously so that people can walk. And the corners, some of them are also either 2 inches or 3 inches deep. It gives us a sturdy feel to it. And then I still have to rinse it. And this just keeps me level. So the PVC pipe, 1/2 inch, and 2x4. I use the leveler on top of the 2x4, and when I scrape it, as the videos that I've seen, they help you keep everything nice and organized. And then you put the level in different, you know, areas, make sure that you're square, and then you pound it down and take dirt out, put it out, and it's a long process, but it comes out really nice. All right, we have to do this piece over here, and then we're gonna lay outside over here. And then she wants some more flowers in her garden, so we're little by little working on that. But so far, she has me, the client enjoys it, she likes it. I'm sure it's gonna come out really nice. All right, thank you for watching. Big Tony's Garage and Metalworks. So make sure that you're square on all corners and all areas, okay, when you're putting this together, so that we get some even flow. All right, almost finished. All right, boys and girls, it's about 76 feet from here all the way to that corner over there. And I did make a little curve right here to end this walkway. As you can see on the other side, it's still messy, but I had to end right here due to this tree, maple tree. I was gonna originally make it to that green line, but this tree is pretty much damaged the root. I want to hurt the tree, so we ended it like another 5 feet or maybe 6 feet shorter than what we anticipated, and that was just enough to do away with 1 yard of sand, which is 2 inches, equivalent to 76 feet. Okay, so it still needs to be tapped a little more and then put some more sand on it, but you could definitely see here the work that has been done. Okay, so we did a little curve right here. The garden here that I put together for the client took around maybe 30 or 40 blueberry trees out, and then reinstalled the roses, these flowers, and basically I'm still gonna do the path right there to finish up. We're gonna change that shed. We're gonna keep on watering this grass, and that's it. Thank you for watching. This is Big Tony's Garage and Metalworks. I also reconfigured here because some of these were underground. There was a big hump right here, so I flattened out the land, flattened this land out for the side. And then I'm going to eventually do this walkway for her too. But this is the final product. It's nice and packed together. And then we're just gonna have to pack it some more with some sand, and that's what it is. Okay, thank you for watching. Big Tony's Garage and Metalworks. Okay, with some water. Still needs to be tapped in some areas. So it starts or ends here, right? Put this design here. Right here, this triangle looking thing. And then these rocks right here. Guess I gotta take all this sand off. A little bit of standing water here, and I'll fix that. That's it. everything that way. The way the water could go that way instead of this way. I'll just lift this rock up and tilt it that way. Hope you like it. Decorated the inside of it. I put all that limestone that's that we have here. You can see the final product here. And I did not level this part. I just made it a transition point where she wouldn't trip over. And I did fix some of the stones that were loose up there in the top. Again, a novice did this work, didn't do it properly. Stones were placed on top of the sand and it wasn't compacted properly, or maybe the water washed it off, I don't know, but this is compacted. So we'll see how long it lasts. I know you still need maintenance with this, but there it is. And she plans to do a patio here. She has a lot of those flagstones back on the other side of this shed as well. So this is my design here. Thank you for watching Big Tony's Garage Metalworks. Peace. I'm gonna do another one over here. Yep. Okay, boys and girls, I'm here at the property. As you can see, I bought 50-pound bags of sand. So that's times 8. 50 times 8. It's a little overkill, but I needed to fill this area right here. But we're gonna need it for another project, so I'm gonna fill this space up right here to complete this job. Starting now. 3, 2, 1, cut. Shed down this walkway, and this is wood from the shed, and this is from the materials I was using that I piled. And finally we have the walkway. That's still need to put the sand in. Tomorrow I have some right here, and then it's gonna look similar to this one. And then when once you wash it, I have to stamp it again, more sand, rinse it, stamp it again, over and over. And then I still have to fill in some of those cracks with smaller, like I did there. I gotta do there, but it's all locking together smoothly. All right, and I'm gonna put this video out just because it's been a while, but that's what I've been doing. I moved that, as I said earlier. There you go. Thank you for watching. Boys and girls, we have here the walkway. This side is complete. I got some leftover stuff here. That side's complete. And I just finished this. I tapped it one time. I'm gonna tap it again tomorrow. Put some more sand in there. Tap, tap, tap. And then go ahead and pound it again. And then fill it up. But it's sturdy. I put the biggest rocks, heaviest 3-inch stones that I could find in the middle, to keep everything nice and snug. And then I put smaller pieces to pinch in. Okay, this is the final product. Just needs to be swept a little bit more with sand and then packed again, and then we should be done. Thank you for watching Big Tony's Garage. Peace. Alright, so this is the foundation that you're looking at right here. Okay, boys and girls, so you can see I already, I have about 9 pavers on the floor. You can see one of them here. I couldn't put it all the way to the end, and to support it better, there's a root right there, and I didn't want to kill that tree. Same over here, so I put that one on an angle, but the rest, as you can see, and you can't see it, but basically it's all square. And I followed a YouTube video. The box is 8 by 8 and the shed is 7, so it gives me a little wiggle room to move it however I want. And as you can see over there, I already have the plywood that goes on top. It is extremely heavy, that drywall, FYI. So my plan right now is to, I already screwed double nails. They're 3 inches long all across here. 2 nails on each board right here, 2 nails on each side, 2 nails everywhere, basically, for 2x4s, I've been told. And I did screw it down to the 4x4 in the bottom, so everything's basically anchored down. And the next thing now is to get those, there you see a metal one right there, basically the metal ones right there that you see that I tore off from the other shed, and they go right there. There's one right there, boom, right there. It's all bangled up, but they have, I don't see that, it's like a U, right? So it goes underneath, and then I'll screw it in for extra support, and then I will put the drywall up on top, or it's called floorboard, right? And it goes in and it clicks in and it slides in and it clicks. Okay, so that's it. Okay, boys and girls, so I'm basically finishing up with this foundation, if you will. So we're done with the foundation. I made sure to leave a gap, as I was told. You know, we live in the Midwest, so it's cold over here. It's square. It's 136 and a half. So it's basically complete. You could dance up here and make it into a floating deck if you want. So that I'll be showing you guys is, you know, putting the shed together. It was supposed to get here today at 6 o'clock, and it's 3 minutes past 6. So what I'm trying to say is, didn't make it, which is fine. I can still work on this, and I think I'm gonna make like a little, like a ramp to bring it down here, right? So I'm gonna have to look at the angle and what I could do for that ramp to put together, right? So, but it's all level and it's ready to go. Okay, thank you for watching. The next episode, you will be seeing me put the shed on. I know it's not car stuff, but I'm busy right now, not necessarily working on car stuff, but maybe you guys will like my outdoor activity, work that I'm doing. Is messy here. We're gonna fix this soon. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. So basically, you see these black stripes right here, they actually help you. These beams are supposed to be 12 inches apart. So if you go out down this way, and you can see that I'm square because all the drill are right on the line. Okay, so they all go across. All right, so it's square, 136 and a half inches square on each side. Okay, so we're good. Start tap dancing up here, but it's square. Yep. Chewy loves this popcorn.